Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 10 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now, unfortunately, we've got two crashes to tell you about in Craven County on the Neuse River Bridge. According to the North Carolina State Highway Patrol, as of 8:30 a.m. this morning, our latest update, the northbound lanes of the Neuse River Bridge are closed. New Bern city officials say a construction truck was involved and scattered debris across the lanes heading into Bridgeton. One lane is open on the southbound side, allowing limited traffic from Bridgeton to New Bern, according to city officials. Now, according to troopers, there were injuries reported. Emergency service officials say crews are working to clear the bridge to get traffic moving again. Drivers should expect significant delays as officials do not know when the bridge will fully reopen at this time. We'll continue to update this story as more information becomes available through the morning. Now, we also want to give you an update on the Trump administration's set move to deploy federal troops to a growing list of U.S. cities, while there is an increase anti-ICE demonstrations going on in those cities. NBC's Garrett Hake has more.
This morning, the White House strategy of surging federal resources and the National Guard into cities to fight crime set to expand south. The administration preparing to launch a combined mission, including the FBI and National Guard soldiers, into Memphis, Tennessee.
We're going to Memphis. Memphis is
That's the next city.
Deeply troubled. And the mayor is happy. He's a Democrat mayor. The mayor is happy. We're going to fix that just like we did Washington.
I'm certainly not happy about the National Guard.
The city's Democratic mayor saying Saturday this isn't the kind of help his city needs.
The last time the National Guard was in Memphis was 1968 at MLK's after MLK's assassination. And so we don't want to invoke those same images here.
Democrats pointing to Memphis police statistics that show crime at a 25-year low, arguing a surge would be a spectacle.
We need to work at the root causes of crime and not just throw something that looks good on television. This is a Trump television show.
It comes as the Washington Post reports, citing planning documents not confirmed by NBC News, that the Pentagon has drafted a proposal to activate 1,000 Louisiana National Guard troops to serve a law enforcement mission in that state's cities, including New Orleans. The president floating such a move earlier this month.
We're going to come into New Orleans and we're going to make that place so safe.
The White House declining to comment on the report. A Pentagon spokesperson telling NBC News leaked documents should not be interpreted as policy. Over the weekend, parades mixing with public defiance in Chicago and Los Angeles at Mexican Independence Day celebrations.
People want to scare us from our home, but we're not going anywhere.
The two cities have seen recent surges in immigration enforcement, with the president publicly pondering ordering a National Guard deployment in Chicago, too, despite opposition from the state's governor and the certainty of court challenges.
And again, that was Garrett Hake reporting. Now I want to turn our attention to your weather forecast. We're looking at a fairly soggy start to the week, both today and tomorrow. Going to be featuring quite a bit of rain coming down. Here's a look at what it's looking like outside right now as far as your radar picture goes. Again, we've got rain showers over most of eastern North Carolina. We've got more rain set up off the coast, and all that rain off the coast, well, it's going to be moving through the east at times either today, tonight, or tomorrow. Depends on how fast that whole system really starts to move. Do want to quickly say good morning to Esmeralda from Chiquapin. Thank you so much for joining me over on Facebook. Hopefully you've had a wonderful weekend. Let's zoom the picture in just a little bit closer again onto eastern North Carolina. You can see again we still have rain showers back towards I-95, a little bit more sparse than what of course we're seeing on the eastern side of Highway 17. That's where most of the showers reside right now. But everyone has a pretty good chance of seeing some rain showers throughout the day today. Right now we've got 69 degrees in Washington, comes with a calm breeze. Dew points at 64 degrees. Here's a look at your current air temperatures. Right now, again, most of us mid 60s to low 70s, anywhere between around 64 degrees in Roanoke Rapids along with Goldsboro. Up to about 70 degrees. Well, we do have 72, in Edenton. We have 71 in Elizabeth City, 70 right now in New Bern, Beaufort, along with Plymouth. Of course, winds out of the northeast will continue to keep those air temperatures relatively cool today compared to our seasonal average. Billy George, sunshine right now at Emerald Isle. We do not need the rain, though. Good to hear you got a little sunshine down there along the coast there, Billy. But right now, again, the rest of eastern North Carolina certainly looking cloudy. In fact, you know what? We're going to bring up, here is our Morehead City cam. And Billy is right. We do have, again, some signs of blue out there through our Morehead City cam down over Sanitary Restaurant. Pretty cool to see that. So, again, not all is lost if you, again, are wondering about sunshine. We will have some more of it coming in, really, I would say, Wednesday, Thursday. Wednesday, you'll see a little bit more of it. Thursday, you'll see plenty. But for today and tomorrow, your sun breaks are going to be few and far between. If you've got them like Billy, again, soak them up, enjoy them. Coming up this afternoon, highs likely staying in the low 70s, going to be dropping back down into the upper 50s as we head towards 5, 6, and 7 p.m. tonight. And the cloud cover and the rain will continue overnight tonight. It will also remain breezy. Do also want to highlight that. We're anticipating winds out of the north to come in for today. Northeasterly winds coming in today at around 10 to 20 miles an hour sustained. Those of you watching along or east of Highway 17 plan on seeing those wind speeds 15 to 20 miles an hour. Areas on the western side of 17, more 10 to 15 miles an hour. For tomorrow morning, back in the low 60s, more cloud cover and still some rain showers coming down. We're not going to get rid of those drops until we get really into Wednesday, and certainly by Thursday they'll be gone. But coming up again for tomorrow, still anticipate rain showers through the day. It's been a while since we've been this soggy, and well, this is kind of, we're making up for lost time. That's kind of what we're doing over the next 2 days. Rain showers, as you can see, just continue to stay anchored over the east. The heaviest rainfall rates will be recorded on the eastern side of Highway 17. That's where the heaviest rain is going to fall. That's where the rain is going to be more consistent. And that's where we could end up seeing a possibility of some isolated flash flooding. It's not looking like widespread flash flooding, but if we are to see any, I would anticipate those of you watching from, say, Askew-ville to Williamston, Washington, New Bern, all the way to Jacksonville, and then all points off to the east. Those areas, again, you guys are going to be experiencing a little bit more rain than areas further back towards the west. That's where, again, the soggiest conditions will stay over the next 48 hours. By the time we do get into Wednesday, we will see a decrease in the amount of rain expected, but there will still be some showers coming down because that area of low pressure you're seeing off our coast, it's not really disappearing. What it's doing, it's just gradually inching its way further and further northward. But because a lot of those showers swing back around the backside of that low, even Wednesday morning, we could certainly still see some rain showers out there. Most of the rain at this point on Wednesday will be over the Chesapeake Bay and areas further northward, but again, that is something we'll continue to keep an eye on moving forward over the next several days, is how fast does that back edge of rain truly exit eastern North Carolina. It's not going to happen today, not going to happen tomorrow, but Wednesday, certainly more of a possibility. We'll see a little bit more sparse rain on Wednesday. Thursday, maybe a few stray showers in the morning, but you'll note that as our rainfall chances start to decrease, we will start to see those air temperatures bounce back up, going from the upper 60s coming up for tomorrow back into the mid 80s by the time we reach Friday and Saturday. Saturday, of course, comes 85 degrees, 80 on Sunday, a little bit of a cool front rolling in late Saturday evening. Could lead to a few rain showers, but nothing right now looks like it'll interrupt the football game coming up at Dowdy-Ficklin. Well, that's all we have time for today's 10 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. Hopefully you all had a wonderful weekend. We will be back with more news and weather right here on the First Alert Desk coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day. We'll see you back here coming up at 11.
This hour of the WITN First Alert Desk is sponsored by ENC Pirate Realty.